coming to you from a little bit of a different format today. This is the two-stroke turbo channel, in case you're confused. And what are we doing? We just bought our first piece of heavy equipment. It's actually not heavy. It fits with the microcar theme. It's a micro machine. And we brought our family van because I didn't think one of the microcars would tow it. It weighs about 2,200 pounds. Stella's in there. Hi, Stella. You like being on the farm with the cows? And look, Stella, we got a new digger. Oh boy, I can't wait to try this out. I'm going to be popping dents with hydraulic arm. You guys wait and see. Got some big plans for this little guy. Super fun. Bye-bye, cows. We'll see you later. What do you think? Sun came out and we got a new digger. That's super fun. You going to show me how to run this, Stella? Stella is not giving me much help on our new digger. I always wanted one of these things. Finally got one that I could afford, and it doesn't quite have all the options on it, but I might modify it a little bit to suit my needs. There's a lot of things. It's got the high top already, which is good, and it's got pretty strong components, but there's always room for improvement, right? So, Stella, come here. Let's get your thumbs ready. Start digging. Your paws aren't good enough. Okay, so you may be asking the question, Mark, why would you want one of these things? I've been wanting one of these things for a while, mostly because it's a cool little toy and they're affordable and I need to move some dirt around. But it is Chinese made, and I realize that, and there's some things that, well, a couple things. This is not a new machine, it's a used machine. It's not that I couldn't afford a new machine, this was local to me, and I like the color. I thought it had some more features on it. I negotiated with the seller and it's all worked out, but it's kind of crazy. Some of these grease fittings are the nipple type and some are the inverted type. I just noticed that now. This joint appears to have grease, but this one doesn't. I need to go around, and even before I get this thing off the trailer, it's brand new to me, I'm going to start modifying it. I noticed the hour meter doesn't work. Supposedly it's got 3 hours on it, but I don't see how that's possible. It's already fogged up. Need to fix that. The light does work. Construction light. Yeah. But I'm over the moon excited. Super cool. Oh, I should probably give you some of the specs. It has a 14 horsepower, 1-cylinder, air-cooled motor. It's a Predator motor like we get from Harbor Freight. Some people say they're 15 horsepower. It has a hydraulic pump attached directly to the motor, to the shaft. And this does not have the cooler or the filter, and that's what the seller said it had. So we had to dicker over that, which is fine. I can add that. It also has, let me show it here, the mechanical thumb, not the hydraulic thumb. You can put a hydraulic cylinder here and create like a claw. Actually, the claw would go this way. And I need one of those, so I've got to add that. And there's no protection on these. This is the new wrapper. There should be a metal shield here so that when you scoop stuff, you don't hit your hydraulic ram. So there's a few things I need to fix. Also, I'd like a blade widener. So a part that folds back here and you can extend it, pin it, and make more width for bulldozing. But I'm pretty excited. The hydraulic fluid is right there. That's your tank. This is your fluid level. Engine oil level is in there. I'm going to check that. I might even drain the oil. It doesn't have a counterweight. I thought it had a counterweight. These Chinese are super cheap, super cheap. I may do something with the exhaust. It's pretty loud. But anyhow, we'll see. We'll see how much fun I can have with this. I got to get off the trailer. I got to teach myself how to use these controls. These are the drive motors and these are the arms. So, and this is the auxiliary for the thumb. It's already plumbed for the hydraulic thumb. Just haven't installed that yet. But it's got a nice canopy. It's not a plastic canopy. It's a metal one, and it's got a 4-point roll bar. And it looks like we're missing a bolt. Already, there's a bolt missing. Oh, maybe that bolts the seat down. So pretty cool. All right, well, let's get to digging. Let's get to modifying. Let's have some fun with the little digger. I've got dirt to push. If you look over there, I've got a prime pile of dirt right there. We should probably push that dirt around. Okay, so let's run through a few things. My machine came with a tool kit, and unfortunately the tool kit was completely full of water. So my instructions on how to run the machine are soaked. It did come with a screwdriver, a couple of wrenches, a very wet air filter, and a very wet spark plug. Hopefully those are on the machine. And then a grease gun, which has no grease in it. I don't believe it has grease in it. And it does have the tip, which I'm starting to look. There's the normal grease fitting there, but then here it has the inverted grease fitting, and then down here it doesn't have any grease fitting at all. No grease fitting at all. And these are Chinese, super small. I can't get my grease gun on there. I've already tried greasing it before I get it off the thing. I believe these teeth are on backwards. I'm going to flip those around. The one thing that I am very impressed with is the chassis. The chassis is not the 33 or 36 inch, it's a full 39, so it's got the full-size blade. You can see it fits on my trailer perfectly, and that's exactly what I wanted to fit in my garden gate area behind my house. I needed less than 40. So I'm gonna start taking the wrappers off, fire it up, and push some dirt. Or did I already say that? I'm very excited. Might even check the hydraulic coil. Oh, maybe. Well, maybe I'll turn the light on. Maybe I'll just rev it up and make race car noises. I don't know. Okay, so this will be my first time driving it. The seller put it on the trailer for me. I did lift the bucket and figured out the controls. So let's see if I can do this without falling off the trailer. Okay, I learned something really fast. It's very easy to get squirrely. The controls are very sensitive. Still gonna play with it. So much fun. What a fun new toy. Okay, let's put it in the shop for some maintenance. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to, but that's so much fun. I can't wait to get this thing digging. Okay, so like any vehicle, one of the first things that I do is check the oil. The oil is the lifeblood of the vehicle. And the Chinese excavator is no different. It needs oil just like any other engine. Although to get to the oil, can you see my oil jug there and my funnel? You gotta go, can you look way down there? See that, where that funnel ends up? That's where you add the oil. It is not easy, and the dipstick is way over here. It's tight, and it was low in oil. So I added, yeah, it's full now. I added half a quart of 540 Rotella turbo diesel oil, and I'll probably change it after a few hours. Sorry about that. But, we got to do something here. This is not serviceable. We got to get this back panel to come off. I can't change the oil or check the oil very easily. That's going to be a modification. This is going to work out pretty good. A little bit of a learning curve, but this thing can push some dirt. That's awesome. Okay, so the mini excavator, the new mini excavator that I just got today, made really short work of that dirt pile. That would have taken a long time with my back and a shovel. So we're going to move on to the next project. And this actually applies to an automotive principle. If you see here, this is my old 1972 Cheyenne Chevy pickup. It's two-wheel drive, and it's basically been stuck here for 3 months. I tried to drive it, and it just sank. It's got positive traction, doesn't have mud tires, it's nose heavy, rear light, and I was like, I can't even get a jack in there. The ground is so soft. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the bucket of my excavator to lift the hitch, and I can shove some wood or something underneath the tires. So, quite an expensive jack, but well worth it. Let's see if it works. Haha. Okay, let's try it, see if it works. This could be the most expensive bumper jack in history. Well, that's disappointing. It won't lift my truck. What's up with that? I thought it would. Well, I'm kind of disappointed. It won't lift my truck any further than that. Nothing in the bed. Lifted it probably 1.5 feet, 2 feet. Bed's empty. Not that heavy of a truck, is it? I mean, 4,000-pound truck maybe, and I'm lifting half of it. I thought it would do better. Oh, come on, digger. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so that was disappointing. I had to use my jack, my good old-fashioned jack, to get the truck up a little higher. And that worked fine. I'm really surprised the digger didn't lift that. Now I got wood under the tires. I should be able to get it out. Okay, operator error. I don't know how to use my machine. I didn't use the controls right. This whole joystick is for pulling the arm back, and I didn't use it on the truck. I should try that again. Well, I'm kind of surprised. I must be asking the machine to do more than I thought it could do. I thought it could lift this truck. Well, maybe not. I tried every position. I thought maybe I forgot something in operator error, but got my blade down, got my bucket curled. Won't lift the truck more than about a foot. Well, I still love the machine. Keep going.